If you're a smoker or vapor ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction, but there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, especially if you're in the mood for festive, tasty treats. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get a Taste the Difference 6-pack of mince pies, half price at £1.75, Fox's fabulous Viennese assortment sharing box for £3.75, and Pringles Original and Sour Cream and Onion both £1.50, all with Nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply. Pringles offer ends 2nd of December, Fox's offer ends 9th of December, Nectar required, available in-store and online excluding locals. Delivery fees may apply, subject to availability. On today's Smart 7, hopeful signs for Ukraine peace deal, Starmer pledges budget will deliver Labour values and much more. It's Tuesday 25th of November, it's National Parfait Day, and happy birthday Maura Higgins.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer was back in the UK on Monday after a whirlwind trip to South Africa for the G20 summit. He attended a school in Peterborough to mark the expansion of the free school meal programme, part of Labour's pledge to end child poverty. He even helped out in the kitchen, dishing out meatballs and pasta to pupils as he pledged that Wednesday's budget will stay true to Labour's manifesto.
It will be a Labour budget with Labour values, but the three things that matter above all else, the principles on which we're building the budget are protecting our public services. We need to get our debt down, and we absolutely need to act on the cost of living.
There's huge pressure on Chancellor Rachel Reeves as she faces tough borrowing rules, poor economic growth, and a commitment not to cut spending on public services. It remains unclear what her plan is in terms of taxes, but speaking at the Confederation of British Industry conference, Tory leader Kemi Badenoch took aim at the government's new employment rights bill.
We do not have a growth problem in the UK because British people need more rights. We have a growth problem because the state is too big. Fewer and fewer people are working to support more and more people out of work and living on welfare.
There was some progress on Monday towards a revised peace plan for Ukraine, following meetings between US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and a Ukrainian delegation in Geneva on Sunday. A new version of the peace plan has emerged, which is down to 19 points from the original 28. The changes include no recognition of any land that Russia has seized and room for Kyiv to make its own decisions on joining NATO or the European Union. Speaking at an EU-Africa summit in Angola, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen continued to back Ukraine's right to decide their own fate.
Ukraine's territory and sovereignty must be respected. The choice of their destiny is in their own hands.
Ukrainian President Zelensky says he plans to visit Donald Trump at the White House this week, and he hopes that European leaders will continue to rally in support.
Ukraine is not alone, and this is important. Our team reported today on a new draft of steps, and this is indeed the right approach. I will discuss sensitive matters directly with President Trump.
The few remaining BBC bosses appeared in front of the Culture, Media and Sport Committee in the House of Commons on Monday to answer questions over the BBC's editorial standards. It comes after the Director General, Tim Davie, and CEO of News, Deborah Turnus, both quit dramatically amid questions over the editing of Donald Trump's January 6th speech in an episode of Panorama. That issue attracted a $1 billion lawsuit from Trump, and chairman of the BBC, Samir Shah, said there's a major internal review of editorial standards underway at the broadcaster. Shah also confirmed that an ad has gone up for a new Director General and that a Deputy DG with a brief to protect BBC journalism may also be appointed. He also had a comprehensive apology.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to all the people who believe in the BBC and care for it and wish it to survive and thrive. And I'd like to apologise to the thousands of people who work for the BBC staff, who work with such dedication and commitment to deliver the output we all enjoy so much.
Donald Trump's legal team took a double hit on Monday as the cases against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James were thrown out. Judge Curry, who reviewed both cases, ruled that the prosecutor, Lindsay Halligan, had been illegally appointed without proper approval. Trump had fired the previous interim district attorney in the Eastern District of Virginia and replaced them with Halligan in order to hurry through the prosecutions of two of his bitterest foes. The decision will be appealed, but it's an embarrassment for the Attorney General Pam Bondi. James Comey says it's a clear message for Trump.
This case mattered to me personally, obviously, but it matters most because a message has to be sent that the President of the United States cannot use the Department of Justice to target his political enemies. I don't care what your politics are, you have to see that as fundamentally un-American.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, handbags at Old Trafford and tributes to a reggae legend. Right after this. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, especially if you're in the mood for festive, tasty treats. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get a Taste the Difference 6-pack of mince pies, half price at £1.75, Fox's fabulous Viennese assortment sharing box for £3.75, and Pringles Original and Sour Cream and Onion both £1.50, all with nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply. Pringles offer ends 2nd of December, Fox's offer ends 9th of December, nectar required, available in-store and online excluding locals. Delivery fees may apply and subject to availability.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here, wishing you a very happy half-off holiday, because right now Mint Mobile is offering you the gift of 50% off unlimited. To be clear, that's half price, not half the service. And Mint is still premium, unlimited wireless for a great price. So, that means a half day, yeah? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Welcome back. This week sees more Champions League and Europa League action, but Monday night saw a Premier League favourite, Man United versus Everton at Old Trafford. The game had plenty of drama, with two Everton players getting into a spat on the field, with only 15 minutes of the game gone. Michael Keane and Idrissa Gueye were the two who tangled, with Gueye appearing to slap Keane, at which point he was shown a straight red card. Somehow 10-man Everton managed to win the game 1-0 to pile more misery on United manager Ruben Amorim, and Everton manager David Moyes had a surprising take on the red card.
But you know, there's another side of it. I quite like my players fighting each other. I'm disappointed we get the sending off, but everybody will tell you we've all been footballers, and the ones who are happy will tell you that quite often, you know, you'll get angry with your teammates.
Ollie Murs may have settled down and become a dad, but it hasn't dulled his appetite for cheeky pranks. He found himself in hot water after an Instagram post to announce his new album called Knees Up, in which he announced his retirement. It turns out he was only joking. He has no intention of hanging up his pop boots for some time to come. He did pop up on BBC Breakfast on Monday to chat men's mental health and the importance of communication.
Did a song on the album called Chin Up, which is about, you know, men struggling and the fact that, you know, suicide rate for men is really high. So that, you know, it's important for us men to talk as well as obviously our partners and our wives.
The death was announced on Monday of Jamaican reggae legend Jimmy Cliff. The influential musician and actor was credited alongside Bob Marley with popularising Jamaican music styles including reggae and ska. His wife announced his death, aged 81, on Facebook, saying he'd been suffering from pneumonia. He was a multiple Grammy Award winner and had a number of international hits, including You Can Get It If You Really Want and Many Rivers to Cross, along with his definitive cover version of I Can See Clearly Now. He was also an actor and awarded Jamaica's highest honour, the Order of Merit, in 2003, before being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2010. Rest in peace, Jimmy.
I grew up listening to rock and roll music. A lot of the great rock and roll artists were big inspiration to me because, music is about being inspired. So it is good to be here tonight. It is a step along the way to higher heights, further success, honor and glory.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world. Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of The Smart 7 is brought to you by Sainsbury's, where you can save big on festive favourites with Nectar prices. With Christmas round the corner, it's more important than ever to find value for money on your festive shop, especially if you're in the mood for festive, tasty treats. And this Christmas, Sainsbury's have got great discounts to make your festive season truly magical. For example, this week you can get a Taste the Difference 6-pack of mince pies, half price at £1.75, Fox's fabulous Viennese assortment sharing box for £3.75, and Pringles Original and Sour Cream and Onion both £1.50, all with Nectar prices. You can shop in-store or online and save big on festive favourites this Christmas with Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18+, terms and conditions apply. Pringles offer ends 2nd of December, Fox's offer ends 9th of December, Nectar required, available in-store and online excluding locals, delivery fees may apply and subject to availability.
If you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility and your machinery isn't working right, Grainger knows you need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Grainger offers diagnostic tools like calibration kits and multimeters to help you identify and fix the problem. With Grainger, you can be confident you have everything you need to keep your facility running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.